It's a yearly tradition. Back to school photos, a cute and creative way to kick off the new school year. But before parents post that perfect pic, there's a basic yet important rule to keep in mind. Heather Doto is a program manager for Nevada Child Seekers, an organization committed to protecting children and advocating for missing kids. When it comes to those back-to-school photos, she says,
if there's anything identifiable, you want to keep it out of the image.
So what counts as identifiable information? We put a few parents to the test. We asked them what info is okay and not okay to share on back-to-school photos.
Is it okay to include your child's school on a back-to-school photo?
No.
As a rule, you should avoid sharing info about your child's school, grade level, teacher, or school logo or mascot. It's all info that can identify your child and invite unwanted attention.
While we think it might just be family and friends, we may be inviting some unwanted individuals to our child's school.
Is it okay to include your child's name on one of those back-to-school photos?
No, I don't want people knowing my kids' names or where they go to school or any of that information.
And when it comes to your child's activities, hobbies, and interests, best to leave those out as well. But Dodo says sometimes it's not a single picture that makes your child vulnerable. It's the compilation of pictures and information you post online.
Maybe a back-to-school photo combined with a vacation photo and a couple other photos in a photo album, putting that information together. They might share their jersey number, and maybe they'll post every day at the same time after school that they're at practice. Well, now this predator knows what time this child's at practice. Maybe they can figure out what park that practice is occurring on, and now they know the jersey number to know exactly which child is the one that is your child. So things like that give them the opportunity to maybe, now I can follow you home.
It's an open invite to track you and your child's movements. Dodo says never underestimate a predator.
A lot of people think that predators aren't willing to go the extra mile, but they are. They're willing to spend hours on social media compiling these things together.
So what are some simple ways to protect your child when you post? For back-to-school photos, stick to generic messages like back to school 2024. Take advantage of privacy settings and customize your online profiles so you know who's seeing your post. Have people in your list tag you. That way you know when they share your photos. And try to set boundaries with friends and family when it comes to sharing photos you post.
Talking about family, a majority of the time it's the family that leaves their own kids or family members exposed because they're sharing and sharing and sharing and sharing without even considering what they're sharing.
According to a February 2024 study from the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, 98% of their cases involved a child being enticed online.
I don't want them to get in the habit of sharing too much about themselves. I don't share too much about myself, so I'm trying to teach them what I do.
As your kids head back to school, taking simple steps and thinking before you post can help them stay safe all year long.
Hi there, I'm Crystal Allen. Hope you enjoyed that story. For more stories about the city of Las Vegas, don't forget to click on that box.